Go home. Oh, it says it's live already. Okay, okay, we think we're live, but me being the tech nerd that I am, I want to make sure there's a 30-second delay usually. Hello, everybody. I'm Ellie. And I want to make sure it gets live on this page here to make sure that it's playing right. Oh, it's already starting to turn. This might be good. Might be good. We got everybody here with us. I'm refreshing. We'll see in a moment because then I have to stop it. Ah, we are. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, great. So we're live on the page and we're live here in Google Land and global. I'm Ellie Walsh. I'm from New York. When I said that, I know you knew that. Let me just let everybody say hello real quick. On my left is Carol. She's far away from me.
Hi, I'm Carol Mikowski. I'm down the other end of the house from Ellie, also in New York.
Upstate New York we are, with lots of snow. And then we've got Sue.
Hello there. Hey, I am in Vernon, BC, Canada. So way far away, you guys. Up in Canada where there isn't snow like there is in New York.
It's supposed to snow there. Okay, hey, not here. And then we got Sydney, and I might have muted you, Sydney. All right, we're just seeing her face right now. Sydney's walking around, and she's whistling.
All right, here. Can you hear me?
Hi, Sydney.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Hi.
All right, we're gonna
I'm
mute
here
you.
from Rushy, Albany.
We're gonna from Albany. We're gonna mute you, so because you're moving, goes with us. And then we've got another global partner, Miss Terry.
Hello there. The birds are so loud in the background here. I'm not sure if you can hear them, but
yes.
And
that was
it's hot here.
I thought it was Sydney tweeting.
No, it's the parrots in the tree just here. But yeah, so cool. I'm in Australia. I've got 3 kids, and I'm really excited to get some sneak peeking into the Kalatu blog because
going on.
Right. This is where it's at for being able to share your passions and do stuff online. So yeah, it's where it's at. So yeah, really excited.
So we are global.
Myself because I got kids running around here, so I'll probably mute myself out so you can just not get distracted.
With the parrots, because it's summer in Australia and it's winter here, and New York's got the snow instead of Canada. But that's not what we're here for. We're not here for the weather report. We're here for the sneak peek. The sneak peek into Kalatu. So I know that the word is already out there. Kalatu's coming, Kalatu's coming. Some people are like, what the heck is this Kalatu? And the word itself means to tell a story. Right, Carol?
Storytelling, tell a story.
Storytelling, something like that, which is perfect because what it is a platform for a blog. But, you know, when I tell people, well, you know, create a blog, they look at me like, are you nuts? I'm not techie. Okay, I don't know how to do this. How do I get the domain, and then where do I put it? And, you know, they don't even know what hosting is, some people. And how do I do that? And then how do I set it up? And Kalatu takes care of all of that. So Carol and I have been beta testers the last, 2 weeks? At least 2 weeks.
I can say about 2 weeks now, yeah. Mm-hmm.
At least 2 weeks. And we've gotten in there. You know, I'm a WordPress person, so I can be techie. And I was with WordPress when it was buggy, you know, now, and that was like, oh my God. But WordPress has been amazing in the last year. It has been very stable and tremendous advancements. So then to put this templates, okay, on, to be able to hand it to somebody on this amazing platform, WordPress. That means anywhere in the world you are, you have an internet access and a computer. No, wait a minute, I take that back. And a phone, okay? You can blog. Mm-hmm. That is amazing. So, and push the button, and globally, the information goes out. So we're going to talk about why do I even want to blog, but let me let you into this, because if you have been thinking about maybe I should, but I don't know how to set it up, this is gonna take away all those fears. This is gonna make it so easy for you to and I'm not telling you don't need to learn nothing, okay? Every time you do something new, you're gonna learn a little bit, but this is gonna make it so simple. And then also the support group that we have. So Ellie, who says she's techie, sometimes me and screen share. We'll see how we go here right now. Here we go. Let's see. It's giving me. Wait, let me go do it. Let's not do it that. Sorry, kids. See? I say, oh, I'm so techie. And then I go, how do I share my screen? All right, here it is. I see it. We're going to get there. Tell me if you see it.
Yeah, we see your screen.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'm here. I'm at the, when you sign in, this is where you open up to. Notice it still says it's a closed beta group. It's not yet a tutorial. So we got in there without the tutorial even, okay? And people are setting this up without the tutorial, but it will be a tutorial in here. Over here on this side, every few days we see all the things they've changed. Not so much that there's been bugs. There has been some bugs, but also that there has been advancements when people go, oh, we would like this option. So this is what you come into. And of course, the first thing you're always going to go to would be your global settings. And again, that's just setting up your global information. That's the easy stuff. Here I'm going to show you right now, there's 5 themes. We'll find out. Yes, 5 themes. So you get to pick. I want my theme to look like this. This would have a header. This, I don't know if this is, no, this would be a background image. And you see this one, they're calling it property management firm because they feel as though this is a really good template for people that are in real estate. Going to put their houses on here, the properties that they're selling, you know, if they're investors, if they're agents, if they're brokers, that's a really good. This one here, this is the one that has a video background. That's pretty cool. You know, at the you can pick a video from your own video. You can pick a video from YouTube. It just goes on like this. Boop, boop, 1, 2, 3. So easy. Here's the theme that we're running right now. I don't know if we're staying with this theme. This is the theme we grabbed. And so you see this here. It has the orange around it. It's the one that we're running. And here's another theme. You know what? I haven't even looked at this theme. So that's all you do. You come in and you push a theme, and then you would say activate it. This is the one with
an audio piece that can run in the background too as you sign into one of these, because one of the people on there had a different theme than what we're using, and she just keeps talking about you know, what she wants to present on her blog. So that repeats itself.
And audio?
Yeah, on Tracy's. Mm-hmm.
Oh, she must be running theme 3. And a whole video comes out, right? That's yes. Right. Now I remember. Absolutely. I know. Amazing. So you come in and you pick your theme, and then you're coming over to theme settings. Come on. Oh, you know, we have to always, sometimes they're updating things. So we'll see what happens. And, you know, I mean, here we go. This is really simple. Here's general. I didn't even change any of this stuff yet. We're just in there playing. You know, what color do you want your header font? Do you want a logo type? So I guess you see, I didn't even look at that. So we could put an image in there.
Look at that.
The bolded logo text, the font colors, the navigation bar. This is the navigation bar up here. What color do you want that to be? And then there's, you know, body font. You see that? I didn't even set these things, and this is working. And I'm liking it. It was like so simple to just jump on. And like I said, you know what? I am techie, and I didn't even play with any of this stuff. because I looked at it and I was like, yeah, that's good. So let's just shut that up. Well, not up, down, whatever. This is brand new. I don't even know if you saw that, Carol. The latest number of posts to show on your, I'm going to say all, and let's see what it does. And then when you change something, you just come up here and you tell it save and publish. And I'll show you a trick what people do. I click on the name here. I open it in a new tab. And let's see how it comes up. It's going to show everything we've done. Okay. It has, since it said it's gonna. Oh, you know why? I'm in Chrome. Oh, okay. And Chrome especially clearing your cache. So
all right.
I bet you on another browser it would show all of them. I'll have to go check that out later on. Widgets. So what you want in your sidebar. Now that's all I have in here now. But there's a whole bunch of other widgets. I gotta go find them. They're not over here. See, I don't remember where these are.
So
but there's more widgets.
Hey, Ellie.
Yeah?
Can I ask a question? So does that mean you can? Okay, thank you. Say as a singer-songwriter, I like to have like a play, like a little play widget where you can listen to some of my songs.
Yes.
So I can just add that widget in there.
Well, wait. God, I hate to talk to you when I can't see you. Well, I actually can see you now, whether you can see me or not. You can.
WordPress widgets.
Now you're probably all seeing each other, huh? All right. Crazy. The widgets that are happening are. Here's one of the biggest problems. I'm going to say it this way. One of the biggest problems of WordPress is, that you can break it. When you use plugins, when you use widgets, and when you hear people said my site got hacked, it's usually because they're using a widget, a plugin, that is not so secure. And we don't always know that. I don't even believe the authors always know that. They think they got it all tied down, and, the people that create them. And so people can get in with this. So what Kalatu is doing is saying, we're going to give you the widgets. So you see, I don't know right now. I actually didn't look at all of them, if there's something for an audio. But that is something you get to go into the team and say, ooh, this is a widget, that I want to see. And they really are working with the requests. And from what we're being told and see and know the people who run this, they are consistently looking for ways to enhance that. So I would think you're not the only person that wants an audio plugin, right?
Well, also, Ellie, if that person has the verbal audio, I would certainly think that you'd be able to put in a musical audio. I mean, what's...
Yeah, but that's not a widget, and Terry's saying I want it over here on my sidebar.
Okay.
So no matter what page the people are at,
they
can go over here and they can hear that music.
I see.
And that makes perfect sense. And so to me, that makes sense to be, right, a widget. Again, those are the requests that we're putting in. I mean, so far, is this like making sense? Is this like looking easy? Yes, all right. Let's go back in, if I can find it. Just to say.
The part I like is right there that you have your blogs. I would call them like thumbnails. I don't know what the official word is for that, but you have a whole bunch of them, and you can just see them right there. You don't have to scroll through pages and pages. They're right in front of you.
Right at the home page. Right, with the little excerpts here. Right, that's right. So that's the way this theme looks, and this is just one of the themes. So you're able to go and pick, your themes. Right now there's 5. We know more are coming. There's an opt-in box that you put your get response or your AWeber information in. Let me show you where an opt-in box shows up. And you don't have to put it here. But this is here's one of the blog posts. Carol's good. She writes a lot of blog posts. And so here's the opt-in box. There's like 4 or 5 of them you can pick from, the way they look. So again, you know, we're into, oh my God, I can really customize this. Here's social pop settings. This is Facebook, yada, yada. Orthobox settings. When we first got on, Carol and I are running this blog together. And because the account was in my name originally, just my name, only everything was saying by Ellie Walsh. So it looked good to me. I liked it.
It looked like you were trying to
writing much more than me. So now the truth is being told. Oh, they fixed it. Okay, so that's it. If you're going to run this with somebody else, you're going to have an Orthobox and social card settings, and there's banner ads. This is what I put in my sidebar. This one was mine. They have some of them in here for you, but I gotta go. Yeah. So, but I was able to put that in really, really simple. Just throw it in there, right in there. Put the URL where I want it to go. Say save, and it's over and done.
Wow.
It's amazing. And then here's all these other widgets. Oh, here's the widgets. Let's go see what they got, Terry. Let's see. They have a YouTube search. I'm hearing feedback from somebody. Categories, pages, RSS, arbitrary text. I wonder if there's a way to grab something with a text. Sometimes you can put in even an audio through that. But I don't see audio right now. So that's a great request to put in, because they got YouTube. So if they got YouTube, why wouldn't they do? This is recent comments. These are categories. Here's really cool, too. It's up in here. I don't really know why. Here's what they call the call to actions. And if you saw, I'm going to bring you back here to Carol's blog. This is a call to action in the company that we're in. It was made for us. And all she did in a blog post was say, yeah, pick this one. And it went there. That was it. Look, she writes about turkeys. I'm trying to see if she put one in this other one. No, all right, you didn't put one in there. So here they are. These are already done for you. Call to actions done for you. This is for the company that we're in. Here's some great ones. These are new. You know how you want people to leave comments, and this system is so easy, people leaving comments. So you're going to remind them, hey, share your thoughts. Here's a bunch of share your thoughts. Here's a bunch of them here. And you can create your own, if I can see.
So I think, Ellie, it's worth explaining for people who might not, are familiar to sort of blogging and how to actually make an income from your blog. Like the call to action is simply that thing at the end of the blog that allows people to easily follow up with more information about whatever it is you're sharing, whether it's more information about your own product or service, or whether you do want to link them to find out how they can actually also make an income blogging about their passions, say, and connecting with the system that we're using with Kalatu. So that call to action is just simply a way for people to put in their email and get further information. So some people just don't know that term, call to action. So I just wanted to explain that because it can be confusing.
Is my screen sharing or not now?
No, we see you now.
Okay, all right. So absolutely, call to action. I know. You see, we use these words. They're like code words, but they're really not. And a call to action is also like Terry's talking about. Well, I have music, and maybe people want to buy my music, or they want to learn more about my music. So you create a banner. In essence, it's like a banner, right? A call to action. They just look pretty. They grab people's attention. So it's like, come on over to maybe my page for my music, or come on over to my Facebook. I haven't made one like that yet, but it's like you can make one to say, come visit me at my Facebook. And if you use the other trainings that we did for 2 weeks in a row, we did graphic trainings. Go back to those trainings,
right,
because you could really make a banner for yourself not really that difficult, and then attach a URL to it, a place where URL. See, I talk in these words. A place where you want to send people to. So if you're sending them to your Facebook page, if you're sending them to another website, if you are selling something, you can send them to the sales page. There's just all these ways to do this. I should have opened up a here. I can find it, but I've got to go in. So here's what I'm saying. Do you see all of this? There's just so much in here. So I want to create a post. You're just going in and I'm just going to play with this. I'm just going to say test. I won't publish it because they'll really think I'm nuts. I want you to see this. Give me a headline. So I don't know. Give me a topic, somebody.
Dogs.
Dogs. She says dogs. I say dogs. What successful people know about dogs? Wait, I don't want that one. Give me another one. What I learned from dogs. Then you can say, perfect, I'll write about this. There's a headline. Wait, here's a better one. Give me an idea. Okay, here's an idea. Choose somebody who's no longer living to create a fictional interview, whatever. Oh, choose someone who's no longer living to create a fictional interview. That's cool. So awesome, I'll write about this. Or no, give me another idea. My favorite free tools or resources. Again, they're going to be adding to this. This is random ideas, right? This is when people go, oh my God, I got writer's block. I don't know what the heck to talk about. Like coming in here and just running through these, right? Lessons learned in tough times, and then they give you some ideas on how to do it from Letterman and go top 10. Letterman does that top 10, I guess. I don't even know. I don't watch it, but and there's also this 21-day challenge, and I don't know what day it's going to tell us we're up to. This was a little buggy, and it won't be. So this is about hacks. I don't even know what number. It's not telling us what number it is. So it was. And they're working on this. But these have templates that are really, really great. So, I mean, obviously you go, I don't know, maybe Brandy knew. I don't know what categories are. Well, that's why, I have some of them in here, but that's why they are going to do, when we first signed in, a video. And, right now we're in the beta Facebook group, but I'm sure we'll continue a Facebook group with people that are using this so that we can, I'm trying to find out how the heck I get out of here again. So we can come in and, have people ask questions like, well, what kind of categories and how do I do a category? And they're really laying out the tutorials that will go along and help people. I love the idea of that idea stuff. Like, I could just go in there. You might not even end up writing about what that idea was. It just triggered something else for you. So, it's just so perfect. And this, I have to say now, I used WordPress for years, okay? So people call me techie. Carol says I'm a geek. Okay, I'm not. But Carol, I see you're muted. Unmute yourself. You've written more posts on this than me. How was it?
Oh, I loved it to work with because, as you say, you can get ideas from there, but mostly I have had ideas when I came in there. But it's just such an easy format to follow. And there's actually 2 columns that the way we have ours set up, that you write, you have your title, you set your post, and then, some additional information they want here, and then your tags, and bang, you hit publish and you're in. But one of the best things about it is that you can start to write it, and then you save your draft, and it's not going to disappear after a certain period of time. It just stays there indefinitely. So you can go back to it, in 5 minutes. You can go back to it in 5 hours. You can go back to it in 5 days. And the other thing that I really like about it is the comment section, because actually I've gotten some nice interactions with people as a result of the blogs and the comments on it, and made friends that we're going to meet when we go to Vegas, and people who have relatives around in the area where we live, and it's just you can develop a little communication with people that way. So I enjoy that. I like that.
I'm going to jump on here real quick. I'm going to screen it again. I'm going to show the comments because they work now. They link to your blog, so anybody coming in with a comment in another blog, it's going to link to them. And it uses your Gravatar. And Gravatar is, you hook an email address up, and again, if you're brand new to all of that, you just ask somebody. Or you go to Google and go, what the heck's a Gravatar? You don't have to say the heck part. Here, I'm going to show you the comments. So this is one of Carol's blogs again. By the way, I want you to know I do have some posts in here. But so the person leaves a comment, and here's their picture. This links right here to their blog. All right. People that leave comments like that idea. So they like that. I go, oh, I really liked what this woman said about turkeys, and I can click this and go to her blog. And then Carol came in on the back end and replied, and her picture shows up, and she comes in, so it formats right within here. Same thing with this person here. Now, he mustn't have put, not everybody has a website or a blog, right? So he mustn't have put one in. And Carol came in. And so you see how it, there's a word for that, and it's leaving my brain. But, where it indents, there's another word for that. And it looks good. They're easy to do. People all linked. And you're replying, right to the person, not like a whole bunch of lists that, that don't, that you don't know who replied to what and who replied to where. So the formatting, that's the whole thing. The formatting comes out really great. The so-called call to actions, and I actually created one of my own, and you can do that and store it in Kalatu, and just like your pictures and your media. And last night there was a broadcast going on, and I said, let me see how easy it is. So I ran to the blog, and I got the code, and it was a YouTube, it was a Google Hangout actually, and boom, it went right up, and it published with no problems. So I have to say, being a WordPress user and knowing for a lot of years a lot of bugs with WordPress, but seeing the advancement of it, and then taking a template system like this, it's amazing. It's amazing. You all have to realize that Carol is the person that said to me, I will never do stuff like that. I can't do it. And she writes more blog posts than me. She writes one every day. She does what she's supposed to do. So
yeah, I find it well to work with. Yeah, it's good to work with.
It's good to work with. So
well, just having having it set up, like weren't able to go right in just having the different templates within that blogging category. I don't know if that didn't quite open, but how it's got different. Not just different topics of blogs and different templates for those topics to make it easy to write your blogs. Do you know what I mean? Whether you're telling a story or you've learnt, or it's a tip or a.
In the 21-day blog challenge, there's actually different templates. I think there's 7 templates, and I'm thinking they're going to eventually release them that you can use them. It doesn't have to be in the 21-day. It doesn't have to be in the 21-day, but you can use them for any blog post you're going to use. So, I mean, that's the other amazing thing, right? Is that they have these templates set up, because you know what? Again, I formatted things. I know how to go in and play with that kind of stuff. It's a pain in the neck. I used the template on one of my posts, that the personal development one, the 2 quotes. That was a template. I didn't go through that fancy stuff. It did it for me. I just typed it. That was very cool.
Well, and it looks really beautiful, because I mean, God, I've spent times when I've done a blog post and I fiddle so long to get the image in the right, like it's just in the bit to the left or a bit to the right. It can just be a nightmare. But when you're playing with the template, you put your image in and you know it's in the right spot, and it's all going to look really, really, really well laid out.
Where do I put this? How do I do this?
It just means that the time it usually takes to write a blog post is actually just greatly diminished, so you're just way more effective with your time. I love that.
I know. I can't find that one.
It actually asked you questions, Ellie, at least in the 21-day challenge. Ask you questions so you can follow down, and it almost writes the blog for you, really.
That is amazing the way that works. That's true. I mean, again, we could be here for an hour and a half if I was going to show you every single thing that's in here. But it does. It asks you questions and you fill in the answer here. Then you go here. Then it says if you want, you don't have to put a picture. Put a picture here. You go, okay, here's a picture. So I just opened that up. I'll show you this real quick, the one I used for... Oh, am I lying? I thought I was here. Let's see if we can get to it. Here. All right, you seeing this one that says 2 personal development quotes? My screen?
Yep, we see it.
Okay, cool. This was one of those things that Carol's talking about. It asked me questions, and then it said, here, put this here, put this here. So when it breaks it down like this, I didn't do this. Okay, I didn't do that. Oh my God, I'm laughing. It's gone. Oh, this is not the one I did it on, I guess. Oh, I'm lying. All right, so this one I just didn't do the indenting. I'm thinking I did pictures on this one. I didn't. There's another one that I used that I did pictures on. And here's the cool thing that's going on with this. They are really listening to our requests. And so they're really filling in the gaps in here, seeing how we're using this, what do we need next. So that's a really exciting thing. Every 3 or 4 days, they come out with another list of, well, here's some bugs. The bugs have been minor, and here's some enhancements. So it's very, very cool. It's a template system that I know some people go, I could buy a template. You can buy templates for $300-400. Some of them today now are also, if you want to keep updated, you're paying like another $100 or $200 yearly to stay updated with it, and you've got to get the hosting and put it on, and these people are not over here on your side saying, no, don't put that plug in. You see, if you put that plug in your WordPress blog somewhere else, you could end up hacked. So, Michelle Schaefer, actually, who is very knowledgeable in WordPress and blogging, and they got into her and really destroyed her blog, and she was able to recoup it because she knows she's techie and she knew techie people. Most people would have lost all their information because they can get in on here. So that's standing behind you, that security thing of, because God knows why people do stuff like that. Okay, they do it. So you don't have to worry about that stuff. So I'm just seeing this every day. It's like, ooh, it's like Christmas. What's Kalatu doing today? So it's been exciting. I highly, highly recommend it for people that are really starting to go, oh, I was thinking of doing this. This is where you want to go. This is going to make that that road. It's like you're outsourcing because it's just set up for you. You just have to go in and you get to fine tune it. So I'm really excited about this. I don't know if you guys got any questions.
Comment that people are already seeing their blog posts ranking on the front page of Google, really quickly. So it's a really effectively set up with whole SEO stuff. So it's one of those things where there's always a bunch of moving parts with this online space and blogging particularly, and so it's a space where that had so much of that nutted out and just done for you in the background, and you can just go in and do your blogging and customize it a bit, but just do your thing without the headaches of the technical stuff, because that stops so many people from actually being creative and creating content and actually sharing their passions or sharing their insights or their knowledge, because they get so hung up on the technical details it just puts people off. So it's just really exciting that it's so much more accessible for people just to come in and actually.
It is. That's why a lot of people don't set up blogs, because they go, there's too many. When they start to look into what to do, it's too many parts. It is a lot of parts. It absolutely is a lot of parts, and this isn't. You just get in there. Right now, like we showed, there's 5 templates. There's going to be more templates. So you're going to be able to pick and choose even more, but we're starting out with 5. You're able to go in there. You're able to go, okay, oh my God, here I am. Here's my blog. And then you're able to pick a template. You're able to make, like I said, out of the box, I made no changes, none. And I liked the way it looked. I'll personalize it as we go along, but it was like, whoa, this looks good right out of the box. So, that's a huge advantage. And that other thing, even with call to actions, you don't want to do Canva and make your own. If you wanted to make a box to say, come visit me at Facebook, or come visit my music site, or come visit my Reiki site. My God, go to Fiverr. Go pay $5 and have a banner done. And again, because we're a team here, because we're going to close down in a few minutes, and we're going to be masterminding with each other. So somebody in here says, oh, how do I get a banner and what do I do? There's somebody always in the team that knows how to do it. So that's the advantage of being within the team, utilizing this, at the same point. Global team, too, where it's winter and summer on both ends of the world in the land of Oz, as they affectionately call it. So
that's right, and someone's always awake, and if you wake up in the middle of the night and you're trying to get something, well, it's daytime over here, so it really is global.
So I didn't see if there was any questions in the box. I know you guys are watching that, though, on the other page. If you have questions, get back to the person that invited you here, or you can utilize, right there on that page. If you have questions, please write them on in.
Ellie, if somebody wanted to, who's watching, wants to get in on this Kalatu, what's the quickest and easiest way for them to do it?
Well, at the page you're at right now, the person invited you there. Go ahead and click that button. That button will explain a little bit to you. There's a video in there that will explain about how blogging, because this is the thing people don't realize, okay? Blogging works big time to promote any type of business, or maybe you're doing work for organizations. You want to get information out there. Blogging works. Now, there was a lapse in there where people started to think, oh, it doesn't, because of social media, and social media is great, and it's one of the ways to put your blog out there to people is within social media. But they have proven over and over and over again that blogging is really the core of where people's traffic, where people are getting their information out to the world, because then it stays there. So it gets indexed on Google. One of the other big advantages of Kalatu is it's considered sitting on an authority site. That might not mean anything to you. I promise you that means everything to the world, to Google. So when it indexes you, when it finds what information you're writing about and how it indexes you, whether you end up on the first page or the 2028 page. You don't want to be on the 2028 page, okay? Nobody's flipping through all them pages. You know, the first, second, third, you love to be on the first. And I've gotten on the first with these blogs. I know Terry's gotten on the, I know we've all gotten on the first pages with this stuff. So, and again, learning that is where the team comes in. You know, so we have each other to learn this stuff from. Even if you think you're not techie, I think Carol is the perfect example here, because I'm telling you, she said to me, I ain't never doing this stuff. She used a computer for work, and that was it. Until, like, I don't know, buy things from Amazon maybe. That was it. And now she's the blogger in the house, okay? She is. And she's learning how to do this stuff more and more. Not like this horrid learning. It's like, this is exciting. Okay, this is new. And so there's always a learning curve, but this is a slight learning curve. So,
what?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, no, you just one of the things I just wanted to say about why having this kind of a blog is different than just having a free blog. Say, one of the big things is, yeah, you can go and get a free blog or something, but it's free because the blogging platform puts AdSense ads on your blog, so they use your blog to get traffic for other things. And when people come to your blog, it's got all these other people's ads on there. So the difference with this kind of a thing is that when people come to your blog, it's totally customized. It's your space, and you have full control over it being exactly the way you want it to be when people come. And you can, yeah, sell or whatever your own products or services, or be an affiliate for other things that you recommend. But I just think that's so powerful that then that's the hub, and then all of your social media connects, but your blog is your space. And that's very different than sending people just to your Facebook page, because Facebook still owns that. This blog is really where it's your hub, and that's very powerful, especially when it's getting indexed. And so I just wanted to mention that's a difference between, you know, using a blog that is a paid blog, as opposed to just a free thing that there's just the benefits are serious.
And that's an excellent,
not an expensive thing either.
Your real estate, it is your real estate. This is mine. And again, you put something on Facebook, it scrolls all the way down, it gets lost. It's lost. It's lost in a few days, okay? When it sits on a blog, your blog, all right, and somebody types this in, it comes up. I don't care if you wrote it a week ago, 8 months ago, or 8 years ago. I still have people coming to blog posts from other things I've done, and they're still coming to them, and I wrote them years ago. So that's, you're owning that space. And using a free blog like Terry's talking about, you know what? They can pull the plug on you any day. Any day they can pull the plug on you. And if you do decide, oh, I'm selling this on there, they don't like it. So you can be shut down just like that without a warning, because you don't, it's not your choice of what goes on in there. This is the answer. Blogging works. Click that button, you're ready to get started, because here's Kalatu, and it's in that beta, and it's on its way out of beta. We don't have the exact date yet, but more and more of people that are in here now are getting it. So get on in the beginning and get your requests in on what widgets you want in there. If you have questions, get back to the person who invited you here. And if you want to learn to do graphics, you better get back in touch with them, because we have some great trainings that they'll send you also. So I'm ready to sign out here, because we did go over tonight, but we could have went for another hour. Everybody ready to say goodbye?
Yeah, that was great, Ellie. Thank you, and Carol.
All right.